Amazon's big spring prime event called the Big Spring Sale has been going on for several days already, but don't worry, there's no rush to shop. You have until March 31st to take advantage of all of the great deals. So I thought in this video I would share with you some wonderful kitchen finds, huge savings on kitchen items that I love, that I use every time that I cook, that I shared with you all in videos, and there are some really great bargains to be had. Every item in today's video will be linked in the description box. I will also pin all of those links into the top comment on this video. You can go directly to my Amazon storefront where I am updating new deals every single hour. I'm on top of this Prime Day deal, y'all. And if you didn't already check out my video from earlier this week with 50 amazing deals from pets, home, health, beauty, outdoor. There were several other great kitchen finds in there. I'll link that one in the description box as well. And I'll have it pop up at the very end of this video so you can just continue to watch. So let's just get to the kitchen finds. Last year, I bought this set of 2 serving platters, and I thought this would be something that I used only for a special occasion like Thanksgiving or Christmas, but I am using this all the time. Just last week, my dad was over for dinner. I made a pork tenderloin with caramelized onions, and I'm like, what am I going to put this on? This is just the perfect size serving tray for so many things. You get 2 trays in a set, and they're on sale right now. And I love this beautiful kind of natural texture with a little bit of a speckled look in there and the darker trim on the side. They're just really classy, and I use them all the time. And my everyday set of dinnerware is on sale. I say every day. I don't have special dishes for certain occasions. These are just the dishes that I use year round. This set comes in a 16-piece place setting, so you get 4 of each item. These cute little coffee mugs, a salad bowl or soup bowl or cereal bowl, small salad plates, and a larger dinner plate. Now, I've had my dishes for about 2 years now, and I love eating on just a crisp white plate. It has this little dot texture around the outside. It's a lot of fun. It's very classy, very simple. That's just the way I like it. And I actually have 2 place settings of this so that I have 8 of each piece. So when everybody comes over for dinner, we all have matching plates and bowls and all the things. Have you ever been cooking meat and wondered, ooh, I just am not sure if that's done that at the correct internal temperature? Well, meat thermometers drive me crazy, but I found one that is so perfect. My husband uses this grilling. I use it in the house. When I made that pork tenderloin I told you about, I have to rely on a meat thermometer. So this one is great because it is literally instant read. The minute it goes in that meat, you can see the temperature. But what is so cool about it, watch here, you can turn this in any direction and the temperature will flip-flop back and forth so that it's always right side up so that you can easily read it. That is one of my biggest pet peeves with other meat thermometers. I could never read it. I was always upside down trying to read the meat thermometer. This one, digital display, super easy to use, and it makes it very easy to read. And when you're not using it, you just fold down the little probe and it fits real compact, just like that. I have this beautiful salt cellar with a granite top that sits on my countertop right over there by the oven. And when I cook, I use kosher salt. And I love to put my hands in the kosher salt and feel the salt. That's just how I know that I'm using the right quantity. And my husband got me this salt cellar for my birthday years ago. Still available on Amazon, one of the best sellers. This is a wood cellar with a beautiful granite lid. You can get it in several different color combinations. It does have little non-skid feet on the bottom. Look how beautiful that is. It's something that I really enjoy having out on my countertop. Also on my countertop is my spice rack. And a couple years ago, I invested in some glass spice jars. So all of my spices are in the same jar and they match and they just look so good on my countertop. I love the glass jar because I can see exactly how much spice that I have, and this set of jars comes different ways. I have the 4-ounce jars. You can also get 6-ounce jars. Inside each set comes a sheet of labels, and there are so many labels for so many spices in there that I didn't even begin to use them all. I just picked out my favorites and filled up all of my jars. There are labels that fit up and down on the jar, like I used, and there's also round labels for the lid. I just think these look so pretty, better than a hodgepodge of bottles and jars when you buy your spices from the grocery store, and I love seeing them out on my countertop. I make coffee every single morning using my Keurig, and a couple years ago I decided to stop buying the little pre-packaged plastic pods at the grocery store, and I bought stainless steel reusable Keurig pods. These are a game changer. So you can buy your coffee already ground at the grocery. I choose to grind my own, and then every morning I grab one of these reusable pods, pop the lid off, fill it with coffee, snap the lid on, and it goes right into my Keurig machine, just like those little plastic pods. But my coffee is so much better. It tastes so fresh. When you're finished making your coffee, just dump out the coffee grounds and rinse it out. You can use these over and over and over, and they will save you a ton of money, and your coffee will be so much better. And speaking of Keurig coffee makers, you know that it has to be descaled on a regular basis, and I use this coffee machine descaler. This is so much better than using vinegar. And actually, you're not supposed to use vinegar in your Keurig. You need to use a descaling solution. Some solutions can be really stinky. I can't stand them. This coffee machine descaler has no odor. You add just a little bit of this solution to the reservoir water tank along with some water. Run cups of hot water through your Keurig until the water reservoir is completely empty. Then run a couple more cycles of clean water through your machine, and then your Keurig is descaled and totally clean on the inside. I do this about every month or so, and a little bit in one bottle goes a really long way. And in my video earlier this week, when I showed you my drawer organizers, you were probably laughing at me because I have so many of these silicone scrapers and spoons. I love these. This is basically all I cook with. They come in a set or 5 or 6. You can get multicolored. You can get them in gray or solid black. I just think these are so fun, and this is what I grab for every single time. I can cook, I can stir things in a pot. These can get hot. You pop them in the dishwasher. I move things around in a skillet. I scrape bowls with these. They're just meant for multi-purpose, and I can't imagine cooking without a silicone scraper. And you all know I love my insulated beverage tumbler. I'm constantly drinking water out of this all day long. And I shared the information on my favorite tumbler in a video earlier this week. But today I want to talk about these adorable reusable straws. I don't even know how many straws come in the pack, but they arrive to you in this little carrying case, and it is full of the cutest little straws. Every day when I'm finished with my tumbler, I rinse out my straw and pop it in the dishwasher. And inside the package, you do get a straw cleaner, so you can easily get in there and clean out the straw. These you can just use over and over and over. They are so cute and so fantastic, and I just love all the little colors. They make me happy. If you love to make cocktails at home, and we certainly do, this double-walled cocktail shaker is amazing. I got this for my husband last year for Father's Day, and this has been a game changer in making cocktails. We used to have a very inexpensive cocktail shaker, and every time he would shake it, it would freeze his hand and the top would leak. This cocktail shaker is insulated. It is double walled. The lid screws on, so it absolutely does not leak. The top screws off, so there's a strainer inside. You can pour your cocktail out, and because it is double walled, your hand does not get cold. This has truly been one of my husband's favorite gifts. So last summer, we'd be out at the pool, we'd be making margaritas, and the cocktail shaker is large enough that we could pour each of us a margarita and keep the leftovers in here outside, and we could refill our glass. It has a non-slip bottom, so it's not going to fall over. It really is an exceptional cocktail shaker, and I think it comes in several different colors. And speaking of cocktails, you need to have this adorable 1-inch circular ice cube tray for all of your cocktails this summer. The little ice cubes that these trays make just make me smile. They are so much fun. So this is what a round ice cube mold looks like. You fill the bottom tray with water, and when you put the top tray on and you press the molds together, a little bit of excess water will pop out of the top of each one of these molds, and you pop this in your freezer. A couple hours later, you just remove the top mold and crack the ice cubes into this adorable little ice cube bucket that they send you, and you have the cutest, the most perfect cocktail ice cubes. Now, you don't have to reserve these for cocktails. You could use them in iced tea, ice water, lemonade, anything. They're just so much fun. And this wouldn't be a kitchen favorites video if I didn't talk about my favorite refrigerator and freezer deodorizer. I discovered this a couple years ago, y'all. This is a game changer. This little stainless steel device sits in your fridge or in your freezer. You can even put this in a stinky room, in a closet, in a garage, in your car, anywhere that you have odor, and it will completely eliminate odors for 10 years. You don't have to put boxes of baking soda in your fridge anymore. You buy this one time and it lasts you for 10 years. There is some kind of technology that happens inside of this little gadget that completely eliminates, and I mean completely eliminates, any and all odors in my refrigerator and my freezer and anywhere that I've ever used this. And you can now get it in some really cute colors. I just prefer this stainless steel look. And I did a video last summer showing you all how I cleaned my kitchen, and one of the #1 items that you all asked me about so much was LifeProof ceramic coating spray. It is a spray bottle and a microfiber rag, and you can use coating spray inside of your stainless steel sinks, on the front of your stainless appliances, your refrigerator, your dishwasher, the front of your stove. You can seal granite and countertops with the LifeProof coating spray. I put this on all of our granite countertops. I use this on a regular basis. It keeps smudges and water stains and just all of the things from showing up and accumulating on all of your surfaces. And it even comes with the rag for buffing. This is a great household item. You can use it in your bathroom as well. And if you don't want to use the spray version, LifeProof now has a cleaning cloth version. You can use it on stainless appliances, countertops, and even glass. So you get 2 cleaning cloths and a polishing cloth in the package. So the cleaning cloth, you get the stamp with a little bit of water, rub any of the surfaces with this, and then come behind it and use the polishing cloth. Literally a game changer. It prevents stains, it resists grime and fingerprints, it promotes and enhances the color of your countertop. This is how I'm able to keep my house clean and sparkly and shiny, and LifeProof really is an exceptional cleaning product. And if you are needing a good set of mixing bowls, this is my top recommendation. These are from Good Grips. They are a set of nesting bowls, and these are top of the line because they have a stainless steel interior, so they don't stain, they don't collect odors, and the bottom of the bowl is round. I cannot stand a bowl. Like, why do people make bowls with a square bottom? Why? These are round, you can mix, you can whisk, they're so easy to use, simple to wash. They have a gripping silicone bottom so they don't move around on your countertop. They are dishwasher safe, and you get 3 bowls in the set. This is my favorite mixing bowl set, my one and only mixing bowl set, and the price right now on Amazon is so good. And of course, I have to mention the incredible sale on my KitchenAid stand mixer. I got this last year. I have the color Contour Silver. Love this stand mixer. It looks so pretty on my countertop. I use it all the time. The stand mixer comes with the stainless steel bowl, the beater, the whisk, all of the attachments. But I had to upgrade mine and got a KitchenAid brand decorative bowl. It's a ceramic bowl. It's a beautiful white color. It has a pour spout and a handle. So I love to keep it out on my counter with the decorative bowl attached. So this way I actually have 2 clean and available available bowls to use, and a KitchenAid stand mixer really is a classic. If you prefer something other than contour silver, there are a ton of beautiful options. So something that I don't have, but it is in my shopping cart right now, and I'm gonna buy it during the sale. It's a Cuisinart 14-cup food processor. I grow my own herbs and I love to make basil pesto. And last year, at the end of the year, when I had all this basil left over, I made homemade basil salt. It's really hard to do those things in a blender. I need a food processor. So I've researched high and low, looked at all of the options, and I'm going with the Cuisinart. And the sale price right now, oh, it's really good, so I'm gonna grab it. So two things that my husband recently bought that are on sale right now. I wish he would have waited because he paid full price. He bought a Cuisinart Smash Burger Kit. This kit gives you the burger smasher, the beveled spatula, a set of perfectly cut wax paper, and a seasoning can, a seasoning sprinkler. We made smash burgers the other day and they were incredible. And I filmed a video of the whole thing. So next week, you're gonna see a video from me where I'm showing you some side dishes and some main dishes and desserts and smash burgers, all things that I've cooked for my family and my husband's cooked for us in the past couple of weeks. I'm sharing those recipes, the how-tos, and you'll get to see us using his new smash burger kit. But to go along with that and to be able to make smash burgers, my husband just has your typical Weber gas grill. He did not have a flat top and he didn't want to spend the money to buy a flat top griddle or a Blackstone. So he went on Amazon and he was able to find an insert that is made for a Weber gas grill that will sit directly inside the grill. And now he has this gorgeous flat top. Since he's gotten this, we have made smash burgers, hibachi, steak and cheese subs. It has been amazing. My husband is obsessed with his new flat top insert, and it is so simple to get one for your Weber gas grill. Just go outside, look at your gas grill, measure the inside. This little insert comes in lots of different sizes, and it just drops right in. And oh my gosh, y'all, I almost forgot to share with you one of my favorite items. This is my husband's set of grilling prep trays. These are something that he uses every single time he grills. So let me explain to you how this works. You get two trays in the set, a black one and a red one. Some brands have a red one and a white one, or a white one and a black one. There are lots of brands on Amazon that sell this exact same set. So I'll link them all in the description box. But what you do is whenever you're in the house and you're getting your meat together, you place it on the red tray. You stack the trays up. You go out to your grill. So after you put your meat on the grill, you know that this red tray is contaminated with raw meat. So you can either set it aside and bring it in, or in a pinch, you can pop it underneath. And when your food is ready, you put your cooked food on the black tray and bring it back in the house. These are dishwasher safe. They're a really good size. Also super easy to hand wash and something that we could not do without when we're grilling. So for more great finds that I've already shared with you, you can check out Tuesday's video and see my KitchenAid ice cream maker attachment, my very favorite ice cream scoop, my bamboo drawer organizers, and my set of Pyrex covered dishes. There's still some really great sales going on those items, and I'll have that video pop up now so you can check them out if you want to. Happy shopping and happy cooking. See you later.